Imagine a place where you can experience the coldest winter, even in Shanghai's hottest summer. Right now, I'm at the gate of the Shanghai Polar Pavilion, and we're going to experience an immersive Arctic winter. Let's check out the cafe before we go inside. So over here, we have these super cute Arctic themed desserts. You can see here, you have kind of like this little glacier, a knit sock, the bears sleeping. Over here, they've created a model of the top of the ship. Over here is the water bar where you can have a glass of water when you arrive or order any kinds of treats you may be wanting. And then over here in the middle, we have this Greenland model with some of the plans that they're hoping for the next 3 years, working in partnership with Greenland's expedition sites. I'm super excited and I can't wait to go into the Polar Pavilion, so let's go. Stepping through the entrance of the exhibition hall, the light instantly dims, the air turns cool, and the clamor of the shopping mall is completely shut out. It's a wonderful feeling. A huge simulated glacier sculpture unfolds right before your eyes. Absolutely breathtaking. The whole space feels like a polar immersive experience created with digital technology. Inside, there are also so many fun interactive experiences. For example, you can learn a great deal about polar exploration, test out how long you can keep your hand in freezing polar water, and it's all truly fascinating. We're putting our hand into water that's supposed to simulate like the temperature that it would be in the Arctic. Okay, let's see how long I can keep it in for. Oh, it's very cold. It's very cold. Oh my God, instantly I have like pins and needles in my hand. Ow, oh my gosh, it's really cold. You can see all the stations that are here. They had Italy, France, they've got the US right there. They had India, obviously China. It's super cool. You can see the wind flow, all the different stations. Oh, and now we've switched to this one. This is the Arctic one.
There's a Russian area.
So this is where the cruise would go down through. You can see there. What's the journey like? Is it windy or cold? Like, what's the journey like when you're going through there?
Oh, the journey we usually stay with Svalbard. We don't run the Svalbard circle. Sometimes we go from Svalbard to Greenland. There's Iceland. So that's basically what we tour is, or the cruise tour. So last time I went to Svalbard, it goes to half circle of the Iceland. Yeah.
That's really cool. Would you guys go to Iceland? Let us know in the comments. So here we have Amundsen versus Scott. Basically, two of the leading men who are working to discover the North Pole. Amundsen got there 1 month before Scott did because he was using Greenland dogs and actually you can see right here, they show all the supplies and people that were helping. So Amundsen had 52 huskies, 5 men, and 3 tons of supplies, while Scott had 17 men and 1 ton of supplies. And our tour guide told us that he was using more modern technology like snowmobiles, and he was also using Siberian horses. And you can see the pictures here, which is really cool. This is real history. But Amundsen ended up getting there 1 month before because he knew how to get there with all the Greenland skills. So you can see the pictures here too. So on these ship models, you can see here on the front where it sort of turns into this bronze kind of aluminum. That was placed at the front of the ship to be able to break through those icebergs because that's how often they were going to be coming in contact with the ice. It's super cool. Here they're showing us 5 on the top, which were for the expeditions, and then 5 underneath them, which are their corresponding cruise ships. So you can see here, we have a Russian expedition ship and a cruise ship. Over here, we have an Australian one. Here, we have one from the US. Here, we have an Argentinian one. And here, we have a Finnish one. So it's very cool. And you can see how their styles change a lot between them. And underneath here, we have a couple of their bases for research, starting with the English one, which I feel like is very minimal and chic. Here we've got a Belgian one. We've got this French and Italian one, which is interesting. I guess they're working together or they're right next door. This South African one is actually really cool, and they have a little landing pad here for their helicopter. And then we have this German one, which is, I think, by far the biggest one, maybe tied with Italy and France. Here you can see everything that the scientists were eating on their trip. And you can see that they've planted Chinese plants so that they can have Chinese food while they're in their base. And if you go over here, you can actually see they have their own brand of Antarctic beer, which is really funny. And you can look over here for how they may have packaged it and all the different things they were eating. And they have pictures too. That's so cool. So now we're in this interactive sort of Arctic cave. And if you come over here, you can just sort of swipe through the different kinds of animals and read about their bio. So here I'm looking at the crab-eater seal, and it says, the crab-eater seal is a mammal belonging to the family of genus Phoca, commonly known as the sawtooth seal in Chinese. And you can like learn a bunch of fun facts about them. And then they have models here. You have a narwhal, you have an Arctic fox, you have a reindeer over there. And over here on this side is actually really scary. But it's a life-size figure of a polar bear. And you can see it's towering over me. I don't even know how tall this is. But yeah, I can't even reach the top if I was like on my tippy toes stretching my hand up. But yeah, it's super cool, and you can read about all the different animals if you want to. So it's like a fun little interactive cave. So now we'll go inside this whale cave where you can see the whales swim and hear what they sound like. So you come inside here. Right now we've got a narwhal on the screen. But if you tap any one of these icons on the wall, they'll come out and you can hear them. So let's try like this beluga whale. That one was kind of cute. This one is probably gonna be scary. I'm gonna do the orca. Okay, the humpback whale is going. Okay, now I'm gonna try the orca. Now we can try the minke whale. Whoa. So here you can see Polar Storm is an activity you can do, and they'll put you in a coat and you can experience being in a real polar storm. So that's super fun. Let's try it. So here we have the jackets hanging here, and you put them on before you go inside, and it kind of gives you the illusion of actually being out there in the freezing cold trying to survive a storm. Okay, so they've given us our jackets now. As you can see, mine's a little big, but it'll protect me from the winter storm. Cameraman Joseph has also got his jacket on, and we're gonna go in together, and hopefully these will be warm enough for the storm. I'm opening the door to the polar storm. It's cold in here. This is so cool, actually.
承载着我们不断求索的踪迹，千万年的荒灭，在这个土地，巨兽啊回响文明的新娘，在极地的天地间。
The walls look like glaciers. You can see here. Oh, I think there's like snow sprinkling down or something. Everyone has snow on their jackets, so I think there's going to be a storm. There's a huge mammoth replica here. You can see through this like icy glass. I think we can actually go inside and see. Yeah, it's huge. You can see the temperature here. It's 9 degrees. Whoa. Look how furry it is. You can see the tusk. The tusk is huge. What would you do if you encountered this in the wild? Whoa. Look at this. And it's really cold in here. Wait, there's a little kid that doesn't have a jacket on. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're in here with no jackets, and it's very cold. It's actually really immersive. I feel like I'm in the Arctic right now. Okay, we're gonna walk through an Arctic tunnel now. It's like completely surrounding us. Ooh. Oh, if you look down there, you can see the end of the tunnel. That's really cool. Oh, it's awesome. And then you end up down here at the end of this tunnel, and you're like in this new section of this museum. Whoa. Oh, look, they have like a glacier here. Whoa. This is so cool. Wait, look at this model. Okay, now we've come to the end of the exhibition. You can see here all of the different countries that are represented in the North Pole. We have a bunch of different testimonies from all the different research institutions from around the world. And overall, I would say it's definitely worth visiting. I think the installations are really cool, especially the immersive ones. If you get a chance to go into the polar room, I would recommend it. We had a lot of fun. And I kind of hope there's a gift shop so we could try to get some of the Antarctic beer or the jackets that they were selling. But let's see if there's a gift shop. I don't know if there is. But here we have the aurora borealis, and it's kind of like your send-off from the exhibition. But overall, it was a good day. So we've made it to the little gift shop, as you can see. It's super cute, and you can grab any kind of polar animals that you resonate with the most. We hope you enjoyed coming on this polar expedition with us. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you would do this expedition in real life. Thank you guys for watching.